Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in with us today. I'm here with Chris Finn, the new director of the Office of Student Advising. So Chris, thanks so much for joining us and for taking the time out of your incredibly busy schedule to do this interview. So tell us a little bit about your department and what you're responsible for.
Sure. So it's an exciting time. We have just developed a new concept of professional advisors coming into Florida Tech. Now, it's not completely new. We did have first-year advising, but we decided that it'd be better to transition that over to go across the curriculum. And so this year, for the first time in fall 2023, all of the students coming into Florida Tech, whether they're transfer students or whether they're first-time in college students, they're going to start coming through the Office of Student Advising, and we'll be with them throughout the entire 4 years. So it's an exciting project, and it's a growing project.
Yeah, definitely. So compared to the previous years in the past, right, they would transition over to their academic departments for the more advanced level. So what role do the faculty in the academic departments play now with this new process?
Right, so the faculty still play a very critical role. In fact, students that attended Florida Tech prior to fall of 2023 do have faculty advisors, and they'll continue to use their faculty advisors all the way through graduation for them. However, right in this current class that's coming through, what we're going to find is that the students will need mentors, right? And so we would like to use the faculty advisors in a mentor capacity, because while advisors can assist with the academics side of that, it's going to be very critical for us to utilize the knowledge base that comes from the professional side of their transition once they graduate, that comes from the faculty.
Yeah, definitely. So it sounds like it's pretty much a group effort, right, of your department and then the academic departments kind of working together. So what are some challenges that you foresee the faculty might have with this new advising process?
Well, the new process for faculty is not going to pose any problems for them necessarily. In fact, this year they probably won't see too much difference. They're still going to be doing a little bit of faculty advising. They're going to see more happen when it comes to next year when they don't have any new advisees and our office continues to grow. And so I don't believe that the faculty will notice too big of a difference this year. We will, however, be reaching out to the faculty in the departments to learn some of the curriculum that is at the curriculum that goes into the junior and the senior year. That's not something that our office has a lot of experience in. We're quite good in the first year and up into the second year, but once we start getting into concentrations and deeper into the content, we're really going to rely on the expertise of the faculty and the departments to guide us through that so we can learn that.
Awesome, that sounds really good. And I also want to point out that the faculty play a really critical role, right, with using the minimum use policy that the university has implemented recently, which includes using the Canvas gradebook and things of that nature. So how important is it for the faculty to be really involved in using the Canvas gradebook for the new alerts and things that you'll be using for that new report that we'll be getting?
Yeah, no, it's incredibly important for us to get that kind of information. We want to be an office that operates off of data, and we want to utilize that data in a way that's meaningful for our students. And so the faculty utilizing their grade books and the minimum use policy that we have would ensure that we're able to get good data, and we can utilize that, allowing us to reach out to students that are having issues. And the great part about this is that with this data, we're able to reach out to these students in weeks 2, weeks 3, weeks 4, whereas in the past, we've had to rely on them coming in to see us maybe in week 6 or 8. And it's really just too late to help them as much as we'd like to. So this data that the faculty can provide is really going to make a difference in the success of our students.
Awesome. And so just to kind of clarify, the faculty don't really have to do anything at this point, right? This is all kind of coming from your office of making those changes and taking the advising process and moving forward with it with your team, so they don't have to really have that hands-on level like they used to before, right?
Yeah, the faculty don't really have any additional duties at all. We are just going to be kind of, like I said, a slow roll into this advising process where all of the fall 2023 starters, transfer and first time, are going to be the students that we're assisting. And so there's really nothing additional that's on the plate of the faculty members. The only thing that I could possibly think of is that they might find themselves spending a little bit more time with our advisors as we learn about the curriculum.
Yeah, definitely. So what about one piece of advice or a special nugget of information that you would like to give to students to kind of encourage them and give them some words of wisdom for their new academic career.
Yeah, it's funny because they just graduated from high school, so they've probably been getting a lot of words of wisdom. But
Sure.
one of the things we see here at Florida Tech is that an engaged student is probably the most successful student. When students are engaged, they're happier, and happy students are doing well here at Florida Tech. A lot of research shows that. So it sounds a little counterintuitive to students. We're saying, hey, you need to come to university, you need to study, you need to do well. And you do need to do those things, but you also need to branch out, and you need to find some forms to engage in, right? Some formats to apply yourself.
Have some fun, right?
Yeah, exactly. You want to have some fun. You want to actually, you don't want to stop doing the things that make you you. If you like to play video games, if you like to play, frisbee golf, whatever it is you like to do, if you like to play chess or, street dance, we want you to do those things. We've got a lot of clubs on campus, so engage with your people.
Yeah.
And I think that that's going to be a thing that makes students happier, and they'll be more successful in the classroom when they still feel like they're themselves here on campus, but they're growing in the right direction.
Yeah, well, it sounds like there's a lot of good opportunities and a lot of positive changes coming up. So thanks so much, Chris, again, for taking the time to chat with us today. And we'll see you guys next time.